Forever. All right. Good evening and welcome to the Frog News Network. I'm Doug Cosmo. This is Mike.
Hey.
How y'all doing? Where are you watching us from? Let us know, guys.
Galloway, Ireland in the house right off the bat.
Wow. Georgia girl in the house.
Statesville, North Carolina.
Who has fresh intel? We do. Alabama. Welcome to the show. You live with Mike and Doug.
What's up? Abilene, Texas. There we go. I couldn't spell it out.
Fresno, California. Welcome to the show.
Kirksville, Missouri. Welcome. You're live with Mike and Doug.
North Dakota in the house.
How you feeling, Doug?
I'm feeling pretty good. I got a nap today, taking my Tylenol like I'm supposed to. My tummy feels a lot better today. It was rough last night. Virginia Beach, Virginia in the house.
Hey, welcome. Wisconsin in the house. You're hanging with Mike and Doug on the Frog Eating News Network.
Carol, where the hell? North Carolina. I'm having trouble speaking. That ain't no better. Kentuckian and in the house.
Marietta, California, Carolina Beach, North Carolina, Scottsdale, Arizona, and Barrington, Michigan. Welcome.
Scranton, Virginia. Welcome to the show. Battle Creek, Michigan in the house.
Sweet. We got East Texas, Idaho Falls, Indiana.
Flippin' Arkansas. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Keep trucking. South Carolina and Wyoming.
Southern California. Fenton, Missouri in the house.
Ohio, Knolltown, Wisconsin. Good old Raleigh, North Kakalaki.
Man says 2:30 a.m. in Wales. All right, then.
All right.
Toronto, Canada in the house representing.
Welcome.
Arizona in the house.
The racing city of Rockingham, North Carolina.
Yes, it is. They need to open that track back.
Yeah, they sure do.
Canada representing.
France in the house. Port St. Lucie, Florida.
Albany, Kentucky in the house.
Chisney, South Carolina, and Californication all in the house.
Florida in the house. Buffalo, New York in the house.
Colorado Springs in the house.
All right. Anderson, Indiana in the house. North Carolina, Minnesota bound. Why would you do that to yourself? Jonesburg, Arkansas. We're just joking with you.
Yep.
Have a safe trip. Mars.
You're
on Mars? Can you beam me up? Because I bet all the smart people have left this earth.
Wearesdale, Florida. Hannah, South Carolina.
Highlands, Texas in the house.
Susan
West
and Chuck.
Monroe, Louisiana.
Susan and Chuck from Slidell, Louisiana.
Hello from Manassas, Virginia. Welcome to the show. You're live with Mike and Doug.
There's a good friend from Chile, and Portugal is also in the house. Welcome.
Illinois is in the house. Ready bumping 4,000.
Christian Wilson's getting his ass kicked back to mommy's basement.
Livermore, Kentucky. Who'd you say it was?
Christian Wilson.
All right, if I see him, he's going to mommy's basement. Corrupt, Illinois is in the house.
Billin, Montana in the house.
California in the house.
Bakersfield.
North Carolina.
Inverness, Florida.
North Dakota in the house. I do not have time to send you the Telegram group on demand while we're calling people out. Thank you, though. Franklinville, New York. Wow, never heard of that before.
Dublin, Virginia, Wisconsin, and Cincinnati in the house.
Tennessee in the house.
The corrupt side of California is in the house.
What side is that? Trump, Florida in the house. Lafayette, Louisiana in the house.
Excuse me for clearing my throat in the microphone.
Westchester, Ohio in the house.
Mama's basement made it.
Ohio in the house.
L.A. in the house.
Is that Lower Alabama or LA in California?
It's West by God, Virginia in the house.
All right, Ohio in the house. Mississippi, MISSISSPPI in the house.
Martinsville, Virginia, Winter Haven, Florida, and Kansas City in the house.
Martinsville got one of the best tracks to go to watch because you're
That's
right
right.
up on the cars there. Chicago in the house. Chi-Town to Windy City representing. Tidewater in the house.
Another one from across the pond in Coventry, England.
Yep. Ohio in the house.
Harrison, Arkansas in the house.
Oklahoma in the house.
Reading, Pennsylvania.
Guys, I just want to stop for a second and let you guys know that my regular Doug Kuzma page is in the witness protection program now and has been canceled by Facebook forever and ever and 1,000 years. It will never be back. They will not let me stream live under Denby Doug either. Well, I'm not going to say, but it won't surprise me if I'm completely done with Facebook in the next week. We will be communicating through Telegram and other places and YouTube. But just to let you know, you need to like it on YouTube, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification button. Thank you, Mike.
You're welcome, Doug.
Houston.
White Mountain, Arizona in the house.
Colorado Springs. Spent about 7 months there in 2000.
Cape Girardeau, Missouri. I'm sorry, I was about to say Mississippi, Missouri. Jacksonville, Florida.
Winston-Salem, North Carolina. I wonder if they named them after the cigarettes. How you feeling? A lot better, seeing I got a nap today. Thank you.
Greensboro, North Carolina in the house.
Bowling Green, Kentucky, baby. Kentucky got some pretty land out there. Simpsonville, South Carolina. My buddy lives down that way. Teaches pool.
Tennessee in the house. We'll send you the Telegram link in a few minutes. Doug, play it across the bottom.
Let me see if I can grab that right quick.
Colony, New York, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, Boise, Idaho, and the Soviet Union in the house.
I'm trying to find a doggone link to get them over here to the chat and everything like that. Keep talking.
Concho, Arizona, Littleton, South Carolina, and Yuba City, California. Illinois, Salmon, Idaho.
I will put it in the chat. It's going in the chat, and I'm going to see if I can get it to go across the bottom.
Battleborn, Nevada. Idaho Falls, Indiana. And I'm ready for the med beds at Mr. Atwood. Broadway, Virginia. Y'all welcome. You're on live with Doug and Mike of the Froggy News Network.
That's how you join right there, guys. I know that's long. I'll make a bit.ly link for next time. Okay.
Texas Strong in the house.
But I'll put it up there for a little bit longer. That's that one. That's that one. The one on the bottom, I'm going to give a shout out again to Kirsten. Get her book. It's 39 pages of Intel drops. It's just $4. It's below $5. Number one seller on Amazon right now. We're supporting her. She is sending me Intel when she's not on the show through email too. And I got some corrections and some new Intel from her today. So I want to make sure you guys see that link across the bottom, bit.ly link, Kirsten W. book. That will take you directly to the Amazon link to purchase. Thank you. On with the show.
Saskatchewan, Canada, and Ohio, and Eaton, Georgia.
Lake City, Utah. About one more minute, Mike, and then we'll go to the show.
Marietta, California in the house. Something New Mexico in the house.
Daisy in the house. Forget about it.
North Cali in the house.
Texas.
Rick, Saratoga, Pennsylvania in the house.
So that's the link again. What's going on?
What's
there?
up in California?
Hello
strong tonight.
Yeah, well, we turned that red. Everybody knows that. Hello, everyone. God bless you, Maine. Liberty, South Carolina. Like the name of your town.
Shoals, Indiana.
Missouri, Atlanta, Georgia in the house.
We are many and we are strong. Get them, Froggy Knights.
Manchester, England representing.
San Diego, California.
Wake
All right,
Forest.
let's break this show out.
All right, let's go. Let me get off of this. Boom.
Thank you, God, for allowing us to be here for another one.
That is the Telegram chat. If you want to screenshot it right there. So, you want me to start or you to start, Michael?
Hey, man, you got the phone call. You start.
All right. Yesterday we reported that 1,600 people,
16
people had got arrested in the CIA, and the lady is singing like a bird. It was actually 16,000. And Bill Gates's farm out in Wyoming was raided by forces. He has his own security force. He does too. They actually got in a gunfight with them. We lost one of our patriots in the gunfight, but we took them down. And that's all I got about that. Let me see what else she sent me because I want to make sure I got it all. Kirsten. Where is it at? Give me just a second, guys. Give me just a second. Why is it not on here when I want to look for it? There it is, right here. Here it is. Bill Gates Wyoming ranch raided. 1 Marine dead. 8 of Bill Gates forces. 1 SEAL team dead. 16,000 arrested in 2 days. Scott made a mistake when he initially said that too.
16,000, not 16.
Not 16 or 16, 1,600, 16,000 with a K. So that's a lot of people to be arrested, ladies and gentlemen. No, we don't have names. I'm sorry if that upset you, but that's the latest intel from her. And she has some really good sources. Mike has heard some things. There's just today wasn't a big day on drops or anything, but it's the same thing. We're just in a holding pattern at this time.
I saw that the Three Gorge Dam ruptured today.
I heard it did yesterday, and actually Google took it off the map, so you can't track it. Sort of like they blocked when the Suez Canal was block. They wouldn't let you see anything.
Yep. And they attacked Charlie Ward's electrical unit in his home.
Yeah, I got a picture of that if you want to see that.
Yeah, it was pretty wild.
Let me find it a little bit. Send it to me.
Guys,
I call her Little Bit, but her name.
What happened?
We nicknamed her Little Bit.
Right, ball of fire.
She sure is. Woo! We love you, girl. Hold on, let me share my screen. Share.
I don't believe Trump will be called king, guys, unless it's by third world countries, but not by us.
That is part of Charlie Ward's house. I don't know what it is, if it's the crapper, if it's the electrical, or whatever it might be, but it's on fire. That is over in wherever he lives at.
Spain.
But that is part of his house. Evidently not doing well behind the Walmart store. But thank you a little bit for sending me that. We had 7,400 people already on the stream. Thank you guys for coming on.
The thing everybody needs to understand is that everybody that is somebody like General Flynn, 107, all the upper intel folks, Anons are letting everybody know Commander-in-Chief, who the Commander-in-Chief is in the United States. Okay,
that guy.
Yep.
And then there's a fake president.
Yep, that's right.
Who
has some limited civilian authority. All right.
He can have a motorcade and crayons.
Yes, and crayons for sure.
And evidently can meet with the South Korean president the day before.
Who was laughing the whole damn time.
Who met with him the day before, but they held the film till the next day so they could edit it.
Yeah.
I seen a film, a video today that actually Biden was never at the Ford plant. That was all staged as well. Never there. So take that with a grain of salt too. What you see on TV is not really what's happening, what they want to do. And I'm going to be careful about how I say this.
All right.
They don't want you to keep looking over next to California. What's going on?
Yes,
we know what's going on over the state starts with the letter A, but we know what's going on over there. There's no stopping that. I've also heard that they're going to be recounting the B's in Georgia. All the absentee ones are going to be recounted. They caught the deputy secretary of state in New Hampshire or Maine messing with the stuff up there, and she was let out by sheriff's deputies. So it's going down. You're just not seeing it live, if you follow what I'm saying.
Guys, the reason why you're not seeing it live is because it has to be a controlled release. And it has to be where we don't have people, and we've said this before, we don't have people jumping off bridges. We don't have people in total dismay. And the reason why 45 or 19's so distant from it in the public eye is because he can't look like a dictator. Okay.
And that's another thing that I've seen that I put on.
And let me
go ahead, Michael.
No, go ahead. Go ahead, Doug.
In the Bible, and I'm not even sure what verse it is because I don't have it in front of me. God warns us in this time to watch out for false prophets. And no more than right now, you're seeing false prophets through the churches. And I don't want to go too deep into it, but we kind of touched on that the other night. People will come and claim they're prophets or claim they're leaders of organizations that are not godly. Okay, so be careful of false prophets, especially right now.
The other thing I want to be very, very clear about when it comes to 19, guys, he's the leader of the entire free world. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All the countries capitulated after he presented the evidence to each and every one of them.
Absolutely, because we all know in 2017 that after he took the presidency, it wasn't even less time than what idiot in D.C. was in office. He was already on Air Force One going throughout the world, and the first stop was Saudi Arabia. We know that he went over there and bring all the documents and CDs of the prince over there involved in child trafficking, mutilation, adrenochrome, and he threw it all on the table, and he said, what are you going to do if you're going to capitulate? And reluctantly they did. He returned 2 weeks later and was leading the sword dance, and there's pictures of it everywhere. Whoever stands in the middle next to their flag with the sword rules the country, and the prince over there, or whatever he was, the king, looked like he would die in the picture. It looked like it was the most painful thing in his life. But this is what he did. He got all of them, all the countries to capitulate all the way. I think it was 189 countries to capitulate. India had 90,000 people in an arena chanting his name. You don't think they want him? They do the same thing in China, except for the CPD. They're getting rid of that side of it. But the rest of the people in that country want him. They want him to change things. You think them people want to live under that rule? No, they don't. Right, Mike?
No, they don't. Okay. 19th would mark the 19th president of the United States Republic. Those of you that were confused about the number 19.
There it is. For Christ and false prophets will arise to deceive even the elect.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. And it's the truth. We have to trust God. We can't trust other people to claiming that they're their savior. There's only one.
All right. So now that we have that perfectly clear, guys, our direction, let's talk more about our direction. Okay. One, we have to wake up more people. Okay. And
Yes.
we have to do it in a manner which probably isn't as fun as we would all like to think it is. Okay. But we have to do it in a manner where we unite everyone. Okay, and what do we got stacked against us in uniting everyone? There's the political nefarious race card being played a lot right now. All right, because we know that racism exists in some places, but not to the extent that there is systemic. Okay,
Well, they claim that's been going on for years, but I'd like to speak to that fact right there.
okay,
Do you remember what has it been about 4 or 5 years ago? There was a terrible hurricane down in Houston, Texas, and they claimed how split our country was, and everybody was against everybody, and they had all the false shootings and everything. When that hurricane literally sucked up all of Houston, I've been there. It's gigantic. You've seen black people helping white people, Chinese people helping black. You've seen humanity helping humanity. This country is not split apart like they claim it is. They want to keep us divided, and they want to keep us against each other, and that's just their narrative, right, Mike?
absolutely their narrative. It is their narrative, and guys, it is becoming smaller and smaller to the people that ears that is hitting and affecting. Okay, they want us to think, and they do a good job of making us believe that it's a bigger set of movement out there than it is. Okay, but it's not. It's not.
Well, they have to divide us to conquer us. So we can't let that happen. And we got to come together as a nation, community by community, block by block, if necessary, to start waking people up. Because from what we heard, the numbers are 67%, and nothing will change till it's 81. So there's a lot of work to be done. And it's going to have to be us. It's the keyboard warriors, the people that we have in our, excuse me for scratching my nose, but it itches. I don't know why, but um, we are the people that have to get the word out. We have to go out into the public and wake these people up. And somebody came up with a heck of a shirt the other day, and I forgot what it said, and I was like, that ought to be a new shirt for the Frog News Network. And if whoever made that up, if you can hit me up with that in Telegram, I'm going to be communicating a lot more in Telegram, because I honestly think that they're going to snafu this Facebook page I'm on right now, probably in the next couple of days. I mean, I already can't live stream on it. I ain't had it but 2 days. I guess it's because they're seeing I already got 700-800 people on there in 2 days, and well, it's just. But anyways, but utilizing a lot more of Telegram and the YouTube channels to get the word out. But anyways, guys, that's just the way I feel about it. Go ahead,
Guys,
Mike.
I also think that this is a partial coded message. Somebody just said drop 81. We should check that out. That's a good idea. I didn't even think of that myself. We need to look at drop 81. And we also need to understand that I don't think that they're really concerned with 81% of the people being awake as much as they are 81% of the people uniting. And I think with the rallies starting to come back, that's a hint for us to show the world and the people in the United States that aren't a part of the 80% that voted for 19. Excuse me, that voted for 19. That we are at 81%. So, I think it's really just a big part of unity and pulling together in our local communities so that we come up strong this time versus not. I mean, we come up strong the last time. I mean, you've seen his rallies before and they were in the public sphere. Okay. They couldn't deny the unity and the crowds that were drawn. So we're getting ready to head back there in a couple weeks because the first
He
rally.
said first of the month he's going to do one in Florida,
Yep.
then one in Ohio, and then
Yep.
it's off to the races. Seeing that there's no mandate for the face typer, You think when he was limited at the airport to just maybe 10 or 15,000, you're getting ready to see crowds if they can handle him up over 100,000 everywhere he goes. I'm sure of it, but they might not want him that big because I think he could draw 100, 150,000 per event, but they might not want it that big. We'll just have to wait and see what they're going to do with it.
Yep.
Froganites Unite. Come up with some names for t-shirts, guys. Put them in the chat. We appreciate it.
Yep, and that's another good thought process. Somebody just put into the chat that the 81% could be the number that keeps the violence down to an acceptable or no level.
Yes. It's just what we're seeing is just like we keep saying, it's a movie, and it's like a never-ending movie. It's like a terrible TV show at this point. Frogmen March. Somebody put Freedom Frog. Now we need something about waking up on the t-shirt. That's what we need. And somebody had a really good saying the other night. Thanks a little bit for putting that in there.
Also, a good deal of news is the Miramar stuff is quietly still in the news, and there's quietly things still happening in Miramar, which is the example for the whole world.
Yes.
And
remind them of what Miramar it happened over there, Mike.
The military took control of martial law immediately. And they started putting it out on the broadcast system. The military did all the evilness that they were taking out. They took out and seized George Soros's money. They took out the evil faction government, including the leader.
Yes, absolutely. And guys, don't forget to like this, subscribe, and hit the notifications button. Seeing that we're going to be coming off of Facebook, we need to keep all you Froganites where you get a notification every time we go live.
Sandy says, "Hey,
for America." I like it.
And Sandy right under her says, "How about, hey, stupid, wake up."
Frogging for America, waking one idiot up at a time. Frog lives matter. All right.
Oh, that's awesome.
It is. Good ideas, guys. More exposure. That's what we need. Wake it up. It's frogging time. It's frogging time. Get it? It's instead of you know what. Yes, we're all ready for the movie to end.
Have a good action sequence as well.
Yeah, I mean, just don't know what could be next or when it's gonna be next because we quit doing the dates. Remember, it's been almost I want to say 2 months. We say we have a good idea, but we don't know what's going on. All we do is follow the intel, and nobody knows what's going to happen, but maybe 12 people in the whole world, if that many. Wake the frog up, Mike. Wake the frog up.
Frog up.
Wake the frog up.
I'm getting intel as we speak. Give me just 1 second.
All right. Mike's getting intel right now. He has Flynn on the line. Hold up. We're not going to steal Scott McKay's line. Hold the frogging line. No, man, we got to be original. But, it won't be long before we're on his show. Trust me when I tell you. It won't be long for Gene Decode's on our show either.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Won't be long. Go ahead.
Monday night, not much to do with the country-wise, but if you've been affected far as financially wise, your business has been affected, we have the privilege and honor of interviewing Mark Victor Hansen, which has sold over 500 million books. Okay. He's going to be on the show Monday night telling you about a new book that he has that's about to hit bestseller on the New York Times list. The name of the book is Ask. So Monday night, the show will be dedicated to him. We'll be interviewing him and his wife, and me and Mike are very excited for that interview.
Absolutely. All right. So the big breaking news is that there's 8 politicians in the United States that backed the Domino Company big time this past election. All right. But when the election before that, they didn't serve them. They were dead set against it. They took the evidence from the substantial evidence from both sides and now have cases getting ready to go up before them with the Domino's Company and those politicians. So I believe what he's saying is next week we'll hear names named and specifics about those cases.
Wow. Yeah, I believe there's sooner or later, that them indictments got to become unsealed. But we're all aware of when they become unsealed, that's when the supposed crap hits the fan. You know what I mean? That's
right.
It all starts then, And look, we were talking with Jeff last night, and we all mentioned this, and we were alluding to this on the show that a lot of what you're seeing already happened. Okay, you're just getting the delayed, like you lit a firecracker and it didn't go off. 5 minutes later, pow. You know what I mean? Some of this stuff, people have been arrested a year and a half ago, and they're holding the news back until they want to release it. So when you hear breaking news, so and so, it happened a year and a half ago. So just keep that and save the belly button. No, see the belly button. That's not a T-shirt. You don't want to see my belly button. It's nothing you want to look at right now, even when it wasn't cut up.
All right.
Frog
So
news makes you see the light.
Doug brings up some very good points. Okay, and I think that Charles Freak explained it best, guys. The movie that we're watching now was written by 19 and in the Q team backwards to the front. Okay, but we're having to watch it from the front to the end.
Yeah, it's almost like this whole plan has been reverse engineered.
Yes,
like alien technology. I seen an interview with an alien just today. It was creepy. It was from the 60s. I don't know if it was real or whatever it was, but I can't get into that freaky stuff like that, man. I watch about 5 minutes. That's enough for me. That's enough for me. I don't know. I mean, I know they're here, but I don't know that I can handle an hour interview with an alien.
Okay, I'm bringing one over for dinner tomorrow.
Long as he has some space age food. Star Wars food.
Right.
It's probably a Taco Bell in another universe. And it probably still gives you know what?
I'm going to tell you what, Taco Bell was good in college.
Man, many a drunken night at Taco Bell. And we used to have this place called
$5.
We used to have this place, the bar would close, and we go to this place called Steak and Egg for breakfast. You would never eat that stuff sober, but when you're drunk at 3 o'clock in the morning, it was the best thing in the world, man. Sorry, guys, we just frog awakening.
Round man in the house.
Where is Charlie Freak? Charlie lives in Mexico or New Mexico. I don't remember. He runs a farm, and he lives off the land. He also
Mexico, yes,
at Mexico, and he's got like an animal refuge.
Yeah, where he does rescue animal. He saves rescued animals.
He doesn't work. His internet's provided to him by other people. All he does is study the word of the Lord and decodes everything. Waffle House, I forget the smell. All right, now we're on Wana Burgers. Taco Bell. All right, guys, back to the show. And don't forget about the patches. Get in touch with me and Mike for the X39 patches. Had 6 people want to go to the Zoom today, and 2 showed up. But let us know, guys. This is going to be a heck of a thing with the patches too.
Wake the frog up.
Frog of War. Frigates hot repeat. No, we need something to wake people up. Just not a shirt for the show. We need something like I don't know. Somebody had one the other night that really was good. I should have saved it. And if they, I'll put it in Telegram too, in case they're not on here. Maybe I'll find it. You know, it kind of sucks because my original Doug Cosma page, I had 5,000 people following me. That hurts, but you know, Facebook can take it where the sun don't shine, as far as I'm concerned. I want patches. We'll get them to you. Instant message me on Telegram. Douglas Cosma, Douglas.
I kind of like that one.
What's that?
Get your frogging head out of your ass.
What was that one? I just missed it. Hoppin' Frog Nation. There you go. Hey, dumbass, wake up. That's the best one yet. I don't know if we should call people dumbass. Frogs taste like chicken. Oh, frog it up. The best part of waking up is froggies in your cup. You people are killing me. Frogging nights for freedom. Yes. Frogs out of the swamp. We're getting some good ones, Mike.
Absolutely.
This one's a good one. God did
not give
us the spirit of fear, instead the spirit of boldness. Yes, very much. I love it.
March Amber sent me this.
What you got?
She says, F it. As soon as a text that I got goes busy or goes viral, I'm going to keep it short and sweet. I'll post it all at some point. Wednesday, May the 26th is the predicted Sky event. Friday the 28th, my fellow American tweets from JFK account. Everybody knows what my fellow American tweet is, right?
The storm is upon
us. Yes.
I thought it was already said.
I thought it was too.
Need to hear it from his mouth.
Yes.
But it was supposed to be a Twitter post originally.
Yes, from him. Saturday the 29th is Senior's birthday. And she stops there, says, I'll come back with more later. If you don't know who March Ambers is, I'm going to take a guess, and that's Sally Trump.
Here you go. If you want to wake up, kiss a frog.
Pamela shared that with me.
Good intel there.
Yep. Although we don't like giving dates.
Oh, my God. They're saying in the White House chat, there's lots of people are reporting the YouTube keep it clean. Oh, so people are turning people in. I don't care. They can't stop. I don't understand. I don't know. Battle frogs. Hop over. That's a good one. Hop over to the woke side. But we don't want to be woke. I don't want that term, because woke is like the other side. You know, we need to waken it. But that's a good one. I like that one there, Piper 56. Bullfrog is no BS. 45 United Froganites.
Guys, we are on Rumble. It takes time to put the videos.
It takes 4 hours to put one video on Rumble.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to, and this is why, and I haven't even said it in the last 6-7 shows. That's why I have if you'd like to donate on both YouTube channels, there's a link you can donate. I'm going to probably have to go to Rumble, and there's like for free, it takes 4 hours. If I can get the next one up, I don't know what it costs. It probably takes 15 minutes to load it. And if you get the next one up, I don't know what it costs, but it probably takes 2 minutes to get it uploaded. But that's why we have a donation link, and we do accept donations. That's why I sell a T-shirt to help incur any cost that we have for the Frog News Network. It's not like we're trying to get rich off you guys. That's not our intention whatsoever.
It's the tadpole red pill.
10,000 on the stream, Michael.
Sweet, sweet,
We
sweet.
love you guys. Share it out. Share it out.
Well,
Share it
clear it
out.
out.
10,000 Saturday. But yeah, even frogs are awake. That is a good one, don't you think? And have the big PB or whatever his name is on there. Even frogs are what? Let me
Yeah,
write that one down.
yeah, write it down. And also, what did you say frog stood for the other day on your Facebook page? That was very good
yeah,
as
yeah,
well.
yeah. That one. Yeah, it was about God.
Yeah.
I wanted to make that a T-shirt, but the image was too small. I'm gonna see can I blow that up in Photoshop and make the image bigger. And if I can, I will make T-shirts out of that one because that one looks awesome.
Yes.
And know that, guys. I know we don't say it. We say it a lot, but we really mean it. It's you guys. It's our listeners. It's our guys in the chat, the ladies in the chat. And one thing I noticed now that I'm getting all these friend requests, that I would say 70% of the people that are asking to be my friend on Facebook are women. And I don't mean young women. I mean married people, couples. I mean, it's just like I got a lot of. We have a big audience of women, and I know that because they fight in Telegram for us. They fight for the Frog News Network, just like y'all do in the chat. That what makes us so proud of you guys, because God wants us to come as one and fight this evil. You follow what I'm saying? I know I'm preaching a little bit, but it's the truth. When you tell the truth, good things happen. Freedom frogs. Need to have a coin. Freedom frog.
All right. So, with that being said, y'all should know that we're going to have a group on a Zoom, a private Zoom from Canada, so that we can discuss things with them that are specific to Canada. Okay. And the Zoom process will have been started up at that time. Doug and I talked about a week or so ago about doing private Zooms with small groups of you to help you understand the pieces that you might be missing. Okay. And whatever other ideas and stuff that you may have as well, and any intel you may have. You could actually come on the show after we've been on a Zoom with us.
Yeah, yeah. If you come on a Zoom with us, I wouldn't mind doing a Zoom. Like I realize that we got 10,000 people on here. We might have 200 or 300 people that are brand new tonight. So there'll be maybe in the future, one night a week, we do a Zoom for beginners. And then I come on and tell you all about Nasara, the quantum banking system, how we got here. I tell you all about the birth certificate thing and kind of get you a little bit up to speed with everybody else that is in the group sharing intel. And if that's something you'd like to do, the beginner guys, just put a 1 in there and we'll know that's a good idea. A 1 in the chat. Frogs and hogs. Trump Sara. No, we cannot steal.
Sandra Hutchinson, I got up at 4:49 this morning to be exact. And I went to work by 7 this morning. And I got off work at 7 tonight.
Mike's
working. Ate dinner, did a little bit of research.
Look at them ones, Mike. So that's a good idea. All right, y'all got it. We're going to work that out tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah, and just don't forget, as you know, as things get bigger, don't forget, if we get sponsors to help us pay some of the bill, don't forget to support our sponsors, whoever comes in, or whatever it might be, because these people are helping us to get out here. We're going to try to get the website rebuilt. I want to get to where we can stream directly to our website. Okay, that would eliminate a lot of problems.
Somebody said it
can be done with StreamYard.
Somebody said even Kermit knows what the hell is going on.
Yeah. What I'm saying. Can we have lunch, Doug? What do you mean? No, but we're coming down to Teeny Bit's house for lunch. We're the main speakers down there. I don't know how, but we are.
All right, so all right, so who's got questions? Let's let the questions.
Yeah. Let the questions go tonight, guys, because intel's a little short. We gave you what we had, but hit us with how about the med beds? All right, what happened here? Somebody said bed beds. All we know is that there's plenty of them, but they have to release the technology. I have the distinct feeling that they're treating the children that have been rescued, the ones they can rescue from underground, or the kids that they find, like in North Carolina. I believe that they're in the med beds. They're getting treatment with them.
Sally would be a sister or a cousin or aunt or somebody of 19.
So a little bit, you want to come on? You said big things are coming. Looking forward to sharing. Did you want to come on? You had something to share? You can hit me back in Telegram. Wonder Woman says one. Yes, I would like for the new people to understand. I would
Guys,
love to come on, and me and Mike, not yet. Little bit has secret information. Next week, she will have cutting edge information. Just kidding, which I know you will. You got a new source. I don't like that a little bit.
we got a shout
Going
out
out,
from
going outside the farm.
we got a shout out from Fire and Brimstone LLC. Love to sponsor the show.
Wow. Get in touch
Wow.
with me and Mike on Telegram. And we'd love to have you as a sponsor. We would certainly be willing to work with you any way we can. Thank you, sir.
Ma'am.
Ma'am, I'm sorry. Ooh. Going off the Ritz. All right. Wake up America t-shirt. That might not be a bad one with the United States flag on it. 1776 flag, no doubt. No, there's no more Doug Cosmo on YouTube. I've been to witness protection program now.
I'm frogging awake. Ask me how.
Like it. Let me write that one. All right, all right, all right. When frogs ribbit, patriots listen. It's all right, but it don't rhyme.
If James Woods is Biden, won't they say Biden wouldn't do the things going on? I'm not sure what you're talking. Sorry about that.
Nasara, will it be good thing for America? How will it benefit everyone? Go to DuckDuckGo. You have to do some of your own work and some research and your own research. We always say, no matter what you hear from us, to go do your own research. That's how me and Mike got started. Not that we want you to know what we're telling you is what's out there. The SARA is a new government we're going to be currently under. Well, we're going to be under. Which, Mike, wasn't it signed into law in 2000, but never went into effect?
Right.
And then
no, it was actually signed by Bill Clinton under gunpoint from the military,
right,
in the White House.
Can you put Jeff on tonight? No, it's too late. It's 47 minutes into the show.
And it was supposed to be forced into the public sphere when 9/11 happened. That's why 9/11 happened, to keep it from happening.
Like that one. I'm writing that down too. It's frogging time.
Dougie, tell us.
These ideas, guys. Let's put it this way. If you claim the fame that the saying that we use, and I made the shirt with it, yours will be free. Yes, I said it. I'll pay for it. Feeling froggy? No, it's got to be about waking people up, the shirt as well. So, that's what we're trying to. Gasara Global is Nasara, correct? That would be for the rest of the world. Nasara would be in
national
in the United States. And Trump Sara is Santa Surfing made that name up. That's got nothing to it. She just made it up. Frog family, bring back America.
I've heard
you gotta wake up America. Okay.
I've heard inklings about all the governors in the United States, guys. That doesn't make it all right, and it's a lot of time to research what we're being fed at this point, because you don't know who's telling the truth, and it has to be substantiated before it gets said, because telling the truth is the only way. General Flynn said the other night that there's three truths. There's your truth, my truth, and the truth. And the truth will always come out. And you don't want to be on the wrong side of the fence when it does.
Come to the frog side. I like that. We don't have to worry about the face diapers now. I'm frogging awake. How about you? Oh, oh. I'm getting a lot of good ones now. I'm writing them down too. Don't you think I ain't? Keep talking, Mike. Dead spot.
Keep talking. Keep talking. Keep talking. Frog Sora. Frog Sora.
Frog Sora. That'd be cool if they named it that.
Yeah.
We're
wake you up now.
We're frogging getting there. Leaping for liberty. Not bad. Waking up. Wake up with the frog.
America's awake. Or Americans wake up.
Wake. What's this one? Wake up. The people is feeling froggy.
Jared Rand equals medbeds. Everybody look up Jared Rand.
British Columbia in the house. It's about, we already had that one about 10 times. Yeah. And I'm still getting ones. That's cool because people come on after the show starts and they just heard that. You know what I mean?
What, you're asking where to go for info, guys. A lot of stuff can be researched still. Even stuff that's going on in Washington that's being reported by the different journalists that are up there, the citizen journalists. Okay, Richard, citizen journalist, Mustang medic. I don't know if they kicked Nancy Drew out or not. I know they took down her Facebook page as well. But you can research those by going to DuckDuckGo and putting in keywords about the topic.
I'm putting my name in the chat Telegram group, and I'll put Mike's in there as well. If you would want to contact us for the X39 patches, I'll put Mike's in there as well. Are you just Mike Penny or Michael Penny?
Michael. I guess. I don't know.
I thought it was just Mike. Let me look.
Yeah, why don't you look?
Yeah, I don't know. Send them to
the Pentecost is tomorrow, guys. Absolutely right.
You're just under Mike Penny, so I'm gonna put that in there.
Very cool.
You can contact either one of us. It doesn't matter. About the X39 patches. They're incredible stem cell technology. Mike uses them. I'm going to start wearing the patch tomorrow. I just wanted to make sure that, I got through the roughest part of my pain before. And I know they're supposed to work. Some people, it takes a couple of days. Some people right away. So we'll just see. I'll be the crash test dummy. They work.
4:20 a.m. in the morning in Germany. Thank you for jumping on with us.
Froganites unite to show the light. What do you think about that?
Yes, I'm in North Carolina, Mary.
Big event coming up in Asheville, North Carolina, per Linwood. That's up in the mountain up there in Asheville.
Okay, guys, the Charlotte kid thing, okay? A lot of you may already know that they found 100 captured kids in Charlotte, North Carolina. All right? That's going to be a very big blowed-up event in the mainstream media here shortly. Why they're delaying it being released in the mainstream so much, I do not know, but I'm telling you, it's going to be big. And it's going to kick off more of the country wanting to know more about this child trafficking adrenochrome stuff.
Absolutely. I'm still looking at Froganite Nation is alive. Are you?
Yes, it was 150 kids, 147 kids to be exact.
Wow. God bless the children. We need to be praying for the children.
Absolutely.
Praying for the troops. Praying for the that 45 makes the right moves. Praying that God will give him the wisdom to make the right moves. All these things need to be done so we can get that number up. A red-pilled frog is a swamp-free frog.
Amen. Frogs were created by God.
Damn it, America, wake the frog up.
I'm gonna have to use a little boy's room fluid pills
All right,
talking.
go ahead, man. I'll keep rapping. Yo, yo, yo. No, not that kind. Here we go. Leapfrog on out of here if you didn't like it. Mike Adams, the health ranger. We'll see. You know, he has his own stuff he wants to promote because Mike has his whole line of fitness stuff that he makes and stuff like that. Yeah. Once we get Scott, I think we'll get Mike as well. We're going to have Clay Clark as well, too, hopefully. We're going to have some big time guests. Do y'all realize how big Mark Victor Hansen is? I mean, I know that you guys, it's not about intel with him, but it's about, well, everybody's suffered in some kind of way, emotionally, financially, and everything like that. And what the book asks, and he's put out several books. He wrote all the Chicken Soup books. Okay, guys, he has him and his wife have amazing skills. So I wouldn't miss a Monday night show for anything if I were you guys. And just to let you know, that is a big deal for us to get to interview him. To me, it's the king of interviews. It really is. He's personal friends with Flynn, personal friends with Mike Lindell. That could open the door to interviews with Flynn Lindell and people like that. So, I mean, then we do. That's it's got me. I can't even talk how big the things could get. And who knew that I have people messaging me all the time. Hey, I was watching you when you had 20 to 50 views. And now we're sitting on here at 9,700. It went over 10,000 and I lost my Facebook page. It'd be way over that. You know what I'm saying? It's totally incredible what you guys do for the show. It's you guys that make the show. We just report what news we have. So it's very special. You're not going to come in my chat and speak like that. So long. Go to mommy's basement. If you can't speak in a civilized manner in our chat, you will be gone. You won't get mommy sprinkles on the ice cream. You will be thrown out of the chat if you use F bombs in the chat and it's stupid this and that. You know go to your room. No ice cream for you tonight. Your first mistake thinking I'm a sheep. I'm a frog. That's great.
That is great. That is awesome. Write that down.
Hold on. Well, then you got to talk. I can't talk and chew bubble gum.
That's no problem. That's no problem.
Y'all see this right here? This is your ticket until the med beds. This is your ticket right here. I'm just saying, Mike.
Just saying. Just saying. All right. You're supposed to be writing, man.
All right.
How do you find Mike Adams? He has a podcast. I do not
They
know what
want me
name.
to get him on the show, and I said he has his own line of stuff he wants to plug.
Right.
And I'm not sure if he's right for our show, but I wouldn't say no.
I'm not sure what the name of his podcast is. Be glad to find out and help you find it, though. That's no problem.
All right.
We have not found a live stream to the full movie Sound of Freedom yet. Don't know what happened to it. It's definitely not out there anymore.
Yeah, they took it down or something. Now, if you click on it, it's all gerbily and you can't see it, even though we were told by unreliable sources that it was free to the public.
The Health Ranger Report.
A Health Ranger report right out of Texas down there, and you can get you a barbecue sandwiches.
Friendswood, Texas.
Thank you for getting in touch with me on Telegram about the patches. I will soon be in touch with you. Don't forget, me and Mike's Telegram. Mine is Douglas Cuzma. His is Mike Penny.
I don't listen to the Health Ranger Report all the time, and it's amazing I didn't remember that name. But I have listened to it. The last one I listened to was very controversial.
Yeah, he didn't he make up a couple of shows just to get views on his channel.
Oh yeah,
That
absolutely.
was, you know, it's all fake. What's going on? Blah blah blah. But then he turns around and he jumps on Scott McKay's show and he's a different person. I like the same person every time I listen to somebody. But you know, I'm not knocking him. He's got a multi-million-dollar business and he has to create revenue and he has to create people to look at his videos. So
Well,
if you make them controversial, you get people to watch your videos, right?
if you've seen
Natural
his
News with Mike Adams.
if you've seen his research on some of the meds and the supplements and things that are out there, it's amazing stuff. He does really tight work.
He has machines that cost like $1 million that analyze things. He's really got his own, you know, science lab and stuff. He's the real deal. I'm not saying he's not the real deal. He's the real deal. Frogging to freedom. I like that one. Frogs are awake. How about you? Guys, I got 1 million of them wrote down. I appreciate it. So he's a nutrition guy. Absolutely is. I think he also sells like
all right. So, like, guys, I breathe heavy because I'm overweight and I moved around real quick going to the bathroom and trying to get back to you because I poured another glass of unsweet tea. Yuck. I poured another glass of tea.
Damn, man, I had a pimple on my nose and they were, you know, they
I poured a glass of unsweet tea and hurried back in here. So,
yeah, they had me dying of some kind of cancer.
But I'm on the verge of quitting smoking, guys. I'm down to literally 8 to 9 cigarettes a day.
There's a patch for that. Remember, it used to be an app. We got a patch for that. Who is Juan O'Sullivan?
Guys, first off, it's said 2 different ways, and I've learned that it's 2 different people when it's said 2 different ways. 107 could be JFK. 107 could be Admiral Rogers. Is the thought process out there right now? I can tell you that what they seen when they went to Vegas, was it Vegas where they did the Sound of Freedom viewing?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. They definitely said it wasn't JFK. So, you know, Admiral Rogers might have been the one in Vegas.
She said it's John. I don't know about that. Because they met him out there. They said it wasn't. Way to go, Mike. Okay,
yeah,
guys,
Mike used to do podcasts on prepping. Yes, really good stuff.
And I think he sells survival food also, guys.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he does. And there's nothing wrong with that. My survival guide's around my waist. I was told if I didn't eat for 40 days, I would survive.
All right. So the jury is still out on Elon Musk, guys. I think at one time he was probably involved with some stuff that he shouldn't have been, and somehow got warned or realized it and turned the corner.
Cool.
That's the way it looks right now. I cannot say for sure, but that's my gut feeling on what I see and hear.
In this world, you're either a sheep, a wolf, or a sheep wolf. Okay.
Juan is Tom Arnold.
Somebody said one day it was gosh, what's his name? Randy Quaid.
Oh my.
He's nuts. Well, maybe they perceived him to be nuts. Hollywood did. Do you know what I mean? All that crazy stuff that happened when he was a canon, that could have been perception. Mike Adams, the health ranger. Mike, I want you to send me like $100. You've been on my show too many times today. You've been a sponsor. You didn't even know it. All right.
Just so y'all know, also, I wasn't always fat. Okay, I was overweight, but I wasn't fat. All right. You know, I mean, I'm just putting it out there. I'm being very transparent tonight for some reason. I don't know why, but you know, when I had cancer and was going through chemo, I got down below 200 pounds. And they put me on a steroid to keep the muscle atrophy from happening so bad. And after that, I ballooned right back up.
Yeah. I'm overweight myself. I'm not going to lie about it. And that's what I'm hoping to gain with the X39 is I have a bad back and I'm hoping to get where I can start walking again and lose a bunch of weight and get back in better shape. because it looks like, I don't want to be the biggest guy at the speaking engagement.
I'm just one of those guys who very transparent, who likes to enjoy myself, but is led by God to do it.
Absolutely. That's what I'm telling you. And I think we said this after like the third or fourth show that we felt like God had called us to do the show. We're at heart, we're just, me and Mike met in another opportunity a couple of times and, with David and I called him up and I asked him about what was going on. And that's when I told him they were coming to get him in straitjackets. And here we are 6 months later. And, they might be coming to get me, but I'm down this rabbit hole right with them. I believe with all my heart and all my soul that what we're hearing is the truth, and the world is not awake to what's going on, but 67% or whatever it is. So it's we feel like we've been called by the man upstairs to help share that information and get the word out. That's exactly why the show is so successful, because it's in God's favor that we do this show. And I honestly believe that because we have extraordinary numbers. We outperform people that are way bigger and have a lot more money into streaming than we do. But we have something called God, and that's why we're successful. Wouldn't you say, Mike?
Yes, I would say that without any doubt in my heart, God is the way. And he's been the way for the Frog News Network and everybody that's joined the movement since it started.
I pray to God to do every day. Love you guys. We love you more. We love you right back. That's what makes us so strong is we consider you guys like our team, our warriors, and that's what makes us so strong. Not only do you watch us, yeah, we get trolls in here, but for every troll we get, they probably bring 4 more people into it. So it is what it is, not everything is going to be unicorns and rainbows for us. Do you know what I mean? We do the best what we can do. We try to give you the best news, the truth that we have. We don't try to twist it. We just try to give you what we hear, and then we listen to what you guys have also. I'm not going to stay on too long tonight because yesterday I overdid it, and I already was on an hour and a half call earlier today. So, Mike, if you got anything else you want to add, please add it now, sir.
All right. So I'm going to, let's bow our heads, guys, and have a word of prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day, and we thank you for the grace and the love again that you've bestowed upon us as our family and our Frogonite union, the community grows. We thank you for the many blessings that come from it. And Father, we ask that you watch over the children of the land, and we know that you are, and we know that we have full faith that the blood of Christ will be shed over those children and they'll be saved, and humanity can return to normal without evil upon it. Father, we ask that you shed light and transparency and truth throughout the land along through us and through those that you so choose. It's in Jesus' mighty name that we pray. Amen.
Amen. Guys, if we just help one of y'all understand about what's going on, we feel like we've done our job for the night. Know that this is a place that you can come and share your intel, your ideas, where you stand on everything, and not be ridiculed, because that isn't what God wants. He wants us all to come together as one. Love thy neighbor. And that's why I feel like we're a strong union, we're a strong force, and we're an army of digital soldiers that are standing up for Jesus Christ and standing up against good versus evil. We love you guys. We'll see you again tomorrow night. We had a great show. Thank y'all very much. Thank y'all for the ideas for the t-shirts. I'll let you know which one we make up, and we'll go from there. Thank you, guys. We'll also let you know about the Zooms coming up, okay? That's all coming up. Thank you.